Hi everyone, Anthony Morgan's Training Academy. Today it's about staffs. Now, a staff can do a lot of things for you. I carry one every time I go hiking. A lot of things with the staff, it's not so much that I need help getting around or I need help if I'm in a ditch or I need to get out, but a lot of times it's just the security of having a staff. Being able to understand all these positions of why I'm doing this and how I'm hitting, okay? A lot of it is understanding, if I'm going to keep an animal away or if I'm going to keep a person away, do I want to injure that person? Not necessarily. But sometimes I can stop down here so they can't reach the staff. If I get up in here, their hands may reach that and be able to take it away from me. But I'm not worried about it if they take it away from me, because most of the time if they do grab the staff, if I'm here and they grab the staff, they get hit, okay, or they get kicked. So I never really worry about that. A lot of times, if they do grab the staff, this other end here is going to go through and it's going to hit. Now, which goes into a strip, okay? If he grabs the staff here, see, as I move here, that strips that staff out and he gets hit with it anyway. Understanding the staff. This is a broom handle that I get at the hardware stores, and I just cut them, cut the tips off. Usually got a screw-on thing here. They're great little staffs. They work well. These are, pretty old. So you can find, any hardware store, pick one of these up. But a lot of it, it's even working stretching, okay? This is just a normal stretch to stretch my shoulders out. It's not always about understanding how to hurt somebody with the staff as much as it is that I can say, okay, I'm going to stretch this out. I'm going to stretch my shoulders out. And, a lot of times it's just, working these on these positions to get my hip flexors working, okay? To get, maybe stretching down like this, keeping my body horizontal. So when I'm working it, so it's not always about beating the snot out of someone, okay? But it's, there's a lot of security. If I walk up and there's, if I'm at a river, I can check to see where the bottom is at. If I'm going to cross the river, I can use my staff to check to see how deep it is. A lot of times if I go in, there may be rocks, and I want to make sure that I'm not going to step on a slippery rock and fall into the river. The other point is getting to where if I am out with this, an animal comes up to me, I can keep the animal away. I can move snakes out of the way. There's a lot of different things that sometimes if your window's down and you lock your keys and your window's down a little bit, I can reach over with this and hit the button to unlock my car. So, making the staff part of your life, it has a lot of great benefits. And like I said, just to work, work these positions, okay, here, okay, understanding what I'm doing with it, and I may be just, working positions here just to get the use of how to spin the staff. So don't look at it just as a fighting tool, but look at it in so many other different ways. Sometimes if I'm out hiking, you never know what's hiding in the bushes. If I start to walk through, a lot of times I'll take this and I'll check things, because there may be something hiding in there that if I go outside and there's a garbage can there, sometimes I'll pop the lid on the garbage can to see if there's something in there. Okay, you can always check. You can underneath cars and stuff, you can check to see if there's anything hiding behind the wheel. If something rolls into the car, you just take your staff and you pop it out. So look at it more as a tool to help you in life instead of as a fighting tool. So become very acquainted with this, understand how you use it, why we're using it, and where we're going to use it. Because the more you use them, the better you get with them. And so keep that in mind. Find you go to a hardware store, buy you a broom handle. This is a push broom handle, and just cut the tip off, and you've got a great walking stick. So until next week, or next video, I should say, I'll see you then.